Okay, welcome to Academic English. We are going to talk today about opinion paragraphs and how to write an opinion paragraph. Now, we've learned a little bit about paragraphs already. An opinion paragraph is to convince or persuade your reader. You're trying to show your reader that your point of view is the best, or that they should consider your point of view at least. The topic today that I'm going to give you is a very controversial one. It is, believe it or not, should pornography be illegal? Now, many books, articles, and other things have been written about it. We will only write one paragraph, so we cannot do justice to the whole topic, obviously. When we start a paragraph, before we even write our topic sentence, we need to brainstorm. We need to plan and think a bit. I did a very simple list. On one side is why it should be illegal, and one side is why it should not be illegal. And I simply listed ideas on both sides. Take a look at the list very carefully, and then we'll move on to the next point. All right, for a topic sentence. The topic sentence is the first sentence, and it's probably the most important sentence. The topic sentence has two parts. It has a topic and a main or controlling idea. So the topic I've already given you, it's pornography, and the controlling idea is how we will limit or how we will talk about this topic. After I read your first sentence, your topic sentence, I should know exactly what you think about this issue. I should not be left in doubt. If I read your first sentence and I think, well, I don't really know what he thinks or believes, or she thinks or believes, you've not done a good job. The first sentence should be very clear about your point of view. One way of writing a topic sentence with an opinion paragraph is to use the word should, or perhaps ought to, or must. When we use the word should, we are creating a recommendation or almost a command, what someone should do or should think or should believe. And that creates an opinion, because of course not everybody agrees with you or agrees with me. Let's look at some sample topic sentences. I created 3, and we'll use just one of them, but these are just examples. The first one, pornography should be illegal for a number of reasons. Pornography is the topic. The limiting, controlling main idea is should be illegal, and I have that point there for a number of reasons. The next one, because pornography contributes to several social problems, it should be illegal. So we have the topic again, pornography, and then the limiting idea that it should be illegal because of the social problems it creates. And finally, pornography degrades women and should be illegal. You'll notice for this one, there are actually 2 controlling ideas, degrading women and that it should be illegal. Those 2 controlling ideas are very closely linked, however. I want to give you some tips when writing a topic sentence. My first tip is do not use words like, or phrases like, I believe, I think, in my opinion. Why not? Because it makes your writing sound weaker. Look at these 2 examples. In the first sentence it says, in my opinion, pornography degrades women and should be illegal. In the second sentence, we simply removed, in my opinion. The second sentence is stronger because it's shorter and more forceful. I want you to avoid using words like, in my opinion, I think, I believe. Second tip, avoid starting with a definition. Don't say, pornography can be defined as da-da-da-da-da-da-da. After a definition, I still don't know what you believe. A definition is simply someone's description of the issue. And don't state both sides equally. I don't want you to say, Some people believe da-da-da-da-da, while others believe da-da-da-da-da. I still don't know at the end of that sentence what it is that you believe. I know that the opinion has two sides, but for an opinion paragraph, it needs to be clear which side you're taking. All right, so let's look at this example that I wrote. The first sentence, the topic sentence, has a controlling idea that pornography should be illegal for a number of reasons. Now, after the topic sentence, we fill out our body of the paragraph with reasons, facts, and examples. Does this paragraph have reasons? Take a look and see. Actually, it does. It portrays an unreal picture of sexuality, first reason. Treats women like objects, second reason. Preys on women in desperate situations, third reason. And there are some other smaller reasons that are tied to those. We have three main reasons. What about facts? Are there any facts in this paragraph? The answer is yes. I see at least one. It says, many women join the porn industry simply because they need money or because they think it will lead to an acting career. Now, this is one of those facts that not everyone might agree with me about, so I would need to show from research or from evidence that this is in fact a true fact. All right, are there any examples in this paragraph? Take a look, take a quick look. Can you see any? The answer is no, there are no examples. Unfortunately, I didn't put any in this paragraph. It probably would make the paragraph stronger. However, like I said, this is a very big topic, and sometimes a paragraph will have more reasons, sometimes they'll have more examples or more facts. It kind of depends on how you're going to write. But facts, examples, and reasons make the body of the paragraph stronger. Now I want you to look at the last sentence quickly. It says, although some say that we should protect all kinds of expression, including pornography, the damage it causes to society makes it clear it should be illegal. You'll notice there that I'm answering one of the opposing arguments. If you look at the brainstorming again, there are, I think, 5 opposing arguments. I only answer one very quickly. In one paragraph, it's really impossible to answer every opposing argument. But I did answer one quickly. And that last sentence also forms the conclusion. The conclusion is that the damage it causes to society makes it clear it should be illegal. And that sums up or summarizes the main idea. All right, you'll notice some linking words that I used to link ideas between sentences. Those are underlined for you. Take a look. And then there are also words that link ideas within sentences. That is, the ideas inside one sentence. Those are underlined and italicized. If you'd like, you can pause the video and look at that more closely. I want you to notice in this paragraph also that I did not use all of my brainstorming. I listed 6 ideas, and of those 6 ideas, I only used 3. And of those 3 ideas, I actually expanded them. So when we plan, sometimes we don't use our entire plan, and sometimes when we plan, we add to it later as we write. Now it's your turn. I want you to get your assignment from your teacher. He or she will give you a topic that you can write an opinion paragraph about. At first, you can brainstorm. You can use the idea I gave you, creating a list with 2 columns, for and against. And then you can create a topic sentence. Remember, it should have a controlling idea that expresses your point of view and limits the scope of this paragraph. I should be able to read that main idea, I should be able to read that topic sentence and know exactly what you believe about this issue. Link your ideas together using linking words, linking pronouns, and then if you have the time and the space, try to answer some of your opposing arguments, your opponent's arguments, and finish with a concluding sentence that sums up the main idea. Remember, a paragraph should have one main idea and link all of your ideas to it. It should be unified. And you're trying to convince or persuade your reader that the point of view you are expressing is the best or the most reasonable. All right. Thank you for now. Good luck.